I need to get up and stretch my legs a bit too.
That's fair. Right, you sit down and start playing, and I'll be right back. You just find any documents on the way.
Alright, I just need to understand how the controls work.
It's very simple. WASD to move around, and then you just click on things with your mouse and move things like, you move your hand.
Alright. Let's see.
The fuck is that?
That is in fact a document.
I'll just wait until Cobra returns.
And there's a table that smells like that's. We will look around the room a bit more, so we don't just waste time.
Alright. Any other changes of significance?
Oh,
Oh, that's open.
Let's see.
The skin, the blood.
And then there must be some other regions here.
Do we have to find 6 different things around this fucking place?
I
Jesus
think so.
fucking shit.
I see. Anyway, we'll just have a look at the paper, but again...
No, yeah, I guess there's also a look in the door. You just opened. The little door there. If you just open it again, you can read something in there.
Well, it's the description that he came with, well, when he took the blood.
Why didn't I think of a syringe? You freaking idiot.
Well, that's one
Wrong
reason.
bastard.
Anyway, we need to find whatever.
Yep, I was just curious. But anyway, I will just have a look at the paper, and then Cobra can also hear it read aloud once he comes down. Or at the very second, has to have a look now.
It's just
That's the same one, though. More stuff filled in.
Again, we'll just wait for Cobra because I think it's only fair.
Hey, dear, now lost, alone. I don't know what that is. You deserve. I think it's a grave for you. Finish it.
Yeah, I think it is. And finish it, and yada yada yada. And here he comes. There is word, Cobra, or if anything, an update on these small scribbles of, well...
Oh, Christ, what now? Well, at least this flow document seems to slow somewhat.
It's the same thing, but yeah.
Windows. Will you sing that now, or?
Yeah, I'm sitting here now.
Okay, you want to stand up?
Yeah, for a bit at least.
Okay, well, we'll just move around. Try pressing space so you can read what it says.
Oh, it says it. I don't understand what that said. Hate, even now, lost, alone, you deserve it. A grave for you, finish it.
Wow, it became even more hateful. A grave for you.
Right.
I think it was the speech that was read to us when we just entered the game.
Sure, but I think it has more to it. Like we only got part of it. Okay, Rana. Hey, look up because last time. What does it say?
Form emerges.
Oh, well, that's the form emerges. It was devastating.
Hooray for us.
No, we can't keep the soundtrack out.
Sounds like the mic stopped playing here.
Bye, Rana.
It's already too late. You're here now.
I was actually about to say maybe we should drop a save, but I forgot that it does not really require saves this game. Anyway, how was it to actually run a bit faster?
Shift.
Nope.
House is kind of drafty. Poor base.
Yeah. Poor plant.
Why?
Most Nigel would be very upset right now.
Okay, so that's one way. What's the other?
I don't know if there is another way.
Well, still investigate because the only way we find documents is by looking for everything.
And long live the documents.
And
Audio logs.
Yeah, that has been locked and
random
loaded.
documents and audio logs. We find them on the finders. We find them on the dogs or something. Hey, what was that down there?
That is an indication that I doubt you can open this door.
Sure, we'll find them down.
I think it says.
Ah,
It says.
Try pressing spacebar around, then we can see.
no, rodents.
Rodent seeds, I see the dirt move. Rotting soil, nothing else grows. We're only growing rats here, really. At least the flow of documents is slowed down somewhat.
Sounds like a bad note.
Speaking of bad note, there's a piano.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Is there someone by the piano?
I don't know. I just know that I should probably take advantage now, while I'm still alive.
I don't know if you can even die in this game. I mean,
I don't really want to not think I
playing
can.
for quite a while now, and nothing has so far actually attempted. Okay, I can't say nothing hasn't attempted to harm us, but I don't feel like we could ever have really died.
I suppose not. And also, why is that piano chained up?
That's well, pretty check. Maybe it's the one.
The piano did not want to be checked out.
Anyway, anyone remember the piano from Super Mario 64?
I do.
Yeah, try to eat Mario.
Oh dear.
See, in that case, you would want to.
Why?
Where the fuck are we even? I can't see shit.
Neither can I.
Find a lamp.
If I could find a lamp, that would be nice.
There.
What's? No, that's a.
That's a code rack.
A code rack, yeah.
Hey, what's without the window?
A lot of intense rain.
Yeah, but is there something blinking over there?
Yeah, it is. Yes! No one will kill us because no one is here. Because there's no people here. Because the people are fucking dead.
Okay, maybe you just got the chapter where the game started trying killing us.
Oh dear. I need to go to the bathroom now before I pee my pants.
Oh, sure.
You hold down the fort in the meantime. So let's die.
He's so filled with freaking confidence.
Okay.
Huh.
Oh, more rats. Haunting mimics knock, knock, knock. Not gonna let them in. Only clothes left behind.
Should we wait for Warlord so he can also have a piece of this, or...
No, we'll just tell him what happened.
Alright. Alright. Wait, but we saw a ghost of someone walk in this room. Boarded up.
Well, that's a dead end, alright. What? Huh? What? Huh? What?
No.
The spooks are real. Yeah, okay, flickering light. Okay, so that's death. That's...
Onwards!
Is that?
I have no idea what that is.
Well, it's a dead end, so...
Anyway, I get the feeling something is going to be behind us.
Hey, oh.
Okay.
Is that a person?
Yeah, that's a person.
Well, I mean, there's only one way.
Fuck.
No, wait, it's a baby on a string.
No, though. Got a key.
Is that the key to the window you found?
I don't know. Just give me a moment here, folks.
Squeaky door!
I can apparently not close it. Onwards! Move, Rana. Move. I don't think this key will avail anything.
Does the door have a hatch? Anything? Oh, there's the baby with the key.
Anything of note around here?
Anything through the window we should pay attention to?
Not immediately obvious. No.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
The fuck happened? Wait, hang on a second. Where are we?
I have no idea, Cobra. If you handed me a plan to this, I would consider you to be inhuman because you would comprehend things.
Hey, hold on a second. Try turning around for a second. I'm just trying to reorient myself. Well, where the fuck are we?
I don't know. We are essentially stuck in a time-warped mansion that...
Let's do the time warp again.
Yeah, okay, that's better.
Okay, well then, okay. What's in here now that we are... It's still not a fucking year.
June, don't forget. I don't think anyone can.
9th June. So apparently this is playing out over the year from early spring to late November. Was that a dream?
I'm so confused.
What?
Okay, so like... Oh!
That's...
Well, you found a place to use the key. Okay, so we start walking and then stuff kept changing whenever we... How can two people who once loved each other so much, so profoundly drift us so far apart? My husband barely speaks to me anymore. He just slithers in and out of his study, obsessively working on one failed painting after another. He won't even sleep with me anymore. I can tell he's disgusted by me. The look he gave me the other day, that pathetic, hurtful look, a combination of shame, guilt, and repulsion. I've come to realize that I've become a monster in my husband's eyes. It feels like nothing a woman should ever experience. Still being the good wife that I am, I decided to realize my husband's fantasy. If he thinks me a monster, I will sure as hell act the part.
It.
Wow, that sounds...
I'm not touching
Maybe
it.
it's actually from November to June. Who knows?
Still, thumbs up.
I don't need all at one go.
Well, no. So anyway, we've been turned around a couple of times. We're not entirely sure how we ended up. And the light's not working. Check under the lamp to see if there's like...
There was something.
Oh. I mean, it helped up a little bit.
September
15th. More notes today, even worse than before. The sad part is, I agree with every word.
What does that even mean?
I don't know, but there's something on the floor. It's just close the thing again.
And we're back here again.
Keep going in circles. What a sofa told us earlier. Do you have enough to read?
That's definitely something.
And the rain has intensified.
Yeah.
Well, that's a way ahead, so... Finish determining the room.
Huh. Take a dominoes, I think.
also a lamp over there in the corner.
Damn it.
Okay, so we got options. What's the other way?
Abandoned room with lots of words?
Oh, my phone. Anyway, wait. That's a memory, isn't it? That's what it says. I think you go in there. Get the memory.
Reasons, fools,
Didn't take critics, so no.
ignorance. I forgot one.
Ugly. You ordered a true portrait, so that's what I painted, you fucking pleb. Maybe I need to kick some artistic sense into your stupid face.
Yeah, he definitely didn't take
Criticism as well.
Hey, first advent, are we up for apple pieces? My parents?
First Sunday of Advent? Sure, I think.
Hey, I'll just go ask about us too. You just hang on for a minute.
I will hang on.
Blind fool, ingrates. Blind fool again, ingrates again. That one's upside down.
How the fuck do you... Okay, there's a reason, but...
That's not that house right upside down. Simple. That's... Cobra, we can hear you in the background.
This place, wow.
What place?
This house, I just... Where am I?
You're still in that room?
Yeah, but I think...
Well, you told us to hold on, so...
Well, I mean, that meant more in the sense that I'll just be out of the room for a moment. I didn't mean stop playing.
Just sit here.
Let's move down here. I think the little room is something we can find. Okay.
Yeah, see, I suspect this must when I heard the whisper, since it usually indicate like an extra thing.
It's
Locked.
No, it did sound a whole lot like rain.
So that means there's only one way, and that's down.
Hey, could you look on the side there for a moment? Huh. Oh.
We're popular right now.
Hey, it's my mom again. Is that like a candlelight on the thing itself?
I think it is.
Okay, well, yeah, come down the stairs, man, I suppose.
I must admit, this is one of the
This
more...
button's getting so worn out. I had occasional problems getting my phone to.
I do not like this.
Do we all three come? Yeah, well, I asked you ahead of time, so. Oh, and do turn on the light when you get the opportunity.
If I can.
I mean, it's not much. Certainly no LED.
It's something.
Oh, yeah, it's something.
Hmm.
Is that note on top of the thing, or is it just...
Just a scrap of paper.
Interesting little study, this.
It's actually relatively cozy.
Yeah, even if it is pretty dark around it. And that stair, I have no idea what's placed there, but...
That's not a stair. You use it to reach higher on the bookshelf. It's just a book ladder. So you can reach the higher shelves. My mom says super.
Alright. Okay, I can see it in that regard, because I was just thinking, okay, I think you can reach if you step on your tippy toes in some of these cases, but
And I thought I had a lot of books.
Yeah. Can you push or do anything with the ladder? Because I noticed there's that
that thing.
yeah, exactly. There's that light up there, just like, and that's exactly where the ladder would reach over to, right? I mean, if you push the ladder.
Let me see what I can do.
Well, did it move?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Keep moving it, dude. Keep moving it.
Okay. Okay, maybe that was a bit
Keep
too
moving
much.
it, dude. Keep moving it.
It's almost there. Almost got it. Easy does it.
Okay, now try climbing up.
Huh.
T!
Okay, so it's either for the door downstairs or the door upstairs.
Right. Maybe I should actually put this thing back in place.
I mean, I suppose that is right.
Yeah.
Indeed. I also have a bit of a thing about keeping things where they should be. Anyway, let's see if this will avail this door.
Puzzle! No, that was already unlocked. But the upstairs door was locked, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I believe so. Well, it does not really seem like it's leading anywhere but in this room.
Oh, go
Wait a
in.
minute, check it. See,
Eesh.
what are we looking at?
I have no idea. It looks like a human being whose eyes got burnt out.
Wait. Little head here. It's the wife with the baby, but it's like been burnt out so you can't see her face.
Poor wife. Anything else of note?
It really sounds like that maybe their marriage should have terminated after the accident instead of, escalating. Because that's what it sounds like that thing of what his wife wrote kind of indicated. That she got angry about her treatment and so decided to act the monster. Sounds like really a divorce would have done wonders for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not certain how people viewed divorce back in those days, but
Oh, I know, it's stupid.
Well, I think it was still in the time where he could technically have taken her to
Wait.
the market and sold her.
Hello?
no, that's not your phone, Cobra. I don't think your phone is that old-fashioned.
No.
There are some relationships that are just best off being ended.
I agree. Maybe not help by him considering, the whole name on her name.
So, yeah, like under that was swinging.
There we maybe.
Let's see.
Closest bottle, thank you. If I am to be honest, I can't say your letter was unexpected. Numerous colleagues have informed me that you had previously sought their advice in this matter, and while it is perfectly understandable for a patient to demand a second opinion, I would think 16 concurring opinions would be enough. Still, out of respect for you and your wife, I've examined the case thoroughly, and I have to concur with my colleague. Involuntary muscle spasms are not uncommon with patients who have suffered burns as severe as your wife did. What you refer to as a freakish grin or an unnerving yelp, though many would find such expressions hurtful, could indeed be manifestations of nerve damage. The other symptoms you mentioned do not seem to be physiological, but rather purely psychological in nature. Traumatic events can lead to severe stress, and that is nothing to be ashamed of. As to your demand that we fix your wife, you have to understand that what she went through cannot be undone with one simple procedure. It is a long, arduous process that will require all your strength and support. Please feel free to contact me or my colleagues should you wish to discuss a long-term rehabilitation program. Sincerely, Robert Richard, MD. Another fucking quack. How dare they not immediately fix my wife now? I don't want results in years. I want her beautiful now.
That guy is really an ass. As in almost is.
No, it is a common human thing, you know, wanting results now.
It's becoming less common.
Maybe it's further down. Something did sound different when you were gone.
And there was also something demonic in that voice. Wait, this
Now we're
is
back.
wait, some more trash in these apparently.
Okay, so we're not exactly in the same place.
I don't know why this freaking thing sounds like a phone.
Ipsilon sub.
There's a phone.
I can't interact with it.
Let's just move on, I guess.
Hi, Bob. It's your neighbor Jerry.
Now we're here again. Man, I have a ring in my ears at this point.
And that's the same
Yes.
packing paper as last.
What?
That did sound like someone who said insane.
Another phone. Suddenly materialized out of nothing.
Yeah, I'm speeding up a bit. Still the freaking same. Oh, wait, in this case.
Second round is trash, first round is the
Well, now there's no phone.
Now there it is.
How the hell do you even?
Throw it up there, I guess.
Here, phone! Woo!
Try going back, Rana.
Alright, I'm going backwards.
Can't do anything, continue going backwards. But we're going in circles, there must be some way there.
Otherwise, we're gonna have to go online for a game walkthrough and Google phone.
Oh, now the phone fell down.
I was about to say phone.
Oh, it's still ringing. Can you pick it up?
Hello? Yes, speaking. What? What fire? Oh, God. Is she... Which hospital? I'm on my way.
Amazing the phone still works after that fall.
It's haunted. Haunted items are sturdy.
Well, at least that solved the case of the annoying ringing phone.
Still same paper.
Yep.
Oh. Right going forward again, I guess.
Well, the fall would be that way or that way?
I don't know.
Let's see. If that solved that.
Wait, isn't that different?
What?
Well, isn't this different?
Well, that's more light.
Hey, going in another direction now, dude.
Yeah.
And there's a door.
Okay. Well, finally, something different. Okay. But I'm not saying it's an improvement!
Why Why do I never have a weapon in these games when I need it the most?
Hey, you had weapons in cryostasis. I mean, you had your fist wrapped in chains. You had your fist with a valve. You had your
Restless memories.
yeah. You had your fire axe. You had your
Give me the eye, lille hog. Thank you. I'm scared.
Oh, damn it.
Is there a lamp in here?
Well, wait, hey, hang on a second.
There's a lamp.
Wait, that table wasn't there a second ago, was it?
No.
What?
What the fuck's going on here?
We are in a haunted mansion, Cobra!
Well, sure, but it can still make sense.
Do you think the spirits beyond want to make sense to us mortals?
No, I don't.
I don't really think that our brains can perceive what they can perceive.
Ah, crap. Oh, look.
Oh, rats. Well, this time it's a bat.
Flapping horror! Be quiet! Constantly flapping, eating other rats. I am the night. I am Rat Man!
And there's more bottles. And this looks to be...
See if there's anything you can pick up.
That there looks like a syringe. Wait, hold on, that's a metal.
Another one? They must have done something. Maybe it wasn't like one of the World Wars, would fit kind of in the time frame, I guess.
We're in like the 30s, I guess. I don't think we're in the 50s, but we might be actually. So I don't know. I'm not a good judge of time frame.
What? It's just an ominous hallway! Come on!
Nope. I'll just look out the window and
And
at
there's
the...
another room.
By the way, I did not check this. By the way, let me just check. I can barely see the titles of these books for the majority of it.
Reminds me of the like sort of so if I hesitate to call it archive, but like my grandfather, peace be with him, had like this big shelf full of books. I remember he also had like this giant collection of encyclopedias, which I loved looking in for the pictures. Like it was Leatherman's Lexicon.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
It's like big, thick books. And so I just love the pictures for some reason.
Okay, soldier on, Rana.
Maybe soldier back a bit.
I don't think that's an option, dude.
Wait.
Fine.
Yep.
There's a presence and I think it's getting closer. Look at the shadow. She's here.
Where?
I'm starting to suspect at this point that the wife is dead and haunting him.
I suppose. For him? I don't like those curtains. I don't like those curtains. They're like lovers intertwined in a very long dead embrace.
How poetic. I'm afraid you only have one real option here. The lights on.
Yeah, but that might not necessarily be a good thing.
Oh no, of course not. Daylight horror is a thing, and so is horror by electric light. Just noting it.
In this case, I do appreciate the light, but it also may indicate more clearly where I am in terms of my presence. Anyway, there's something here, I think. A bottle.
There's bottles everywhere here, man.
There's a bit more light.
Next time I choose the game, and it'll have sunshine and rainbows.
Hope is the mind killer.
Wait, isn't that supposed to be fear? Like fear is the mind killer. Or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, look, it's
That's in June. It's the elevator again.
Close tightly.
Okay, let's see.
Right was going up, and I imagine that's where we want to go.
Alright, let's try going up. That didn't avail anything.
Well, looks like we have no jobs here but go to the basement. Going down.
Keep an eye on the outside.
Yeah, I wish I should not have to, but
I insist we play a My Little Pony Friendship Smashing game next time.
that sounds tempting, Warlord. Because I will need joy in my life after this.
Play Pony Island. I know that game. It's great.
That's a lot of clothes then. What have you?
Oh, a document. Alcohol.
In any case, as your lawyer, I advise you to refrain from any imprudent actions. In other words, don't do anything stupid. You still have a chance of winning this. Believe it or not, I've gotten clients out of deeper shit than this. Just don't make it any worse. Lay low for a while and let me appeal the court order. The social worker definitely has it in for you. We can use that to our advantage, portray you as a victim of the system. A husband in mourning, a momentary lapse of reason, an overzealous bureaucrat. Trust me, this is our best option. Considering what you've been through lately, I'd say we have a good 50-50 chance of a good outcome. But not if you keep trying to convince everyone that you've gone completely insane. No more outbursts, no more rambling, better yet, no public appearances whatsoever. You can still get your door.
A husband in mourning. So, does it mean the wife did die? I think.
And he's trying to get custody of the daughter, it sounds like.
Yes, in that case, from who?
Yeah.
Check out the door.
Does it?
Can you sue?
Hurling down a little bit. Abandon hope while you can. Abandon hope, you enter. Well, this is a nice bare room.
It does seem
Look up.
intriguing.
Nope, nothing to see there.
Still glass fragments.
Ah, we're locked in.
Yeah.
Of course we are.
Oh, hi, Red.
Red! Man, this is a narrow corridor. Sure would be a shame if something started to chase you.
God damn it.
Hey, can you turn that on? Well, that actually helped a lot. I actually had trouble seeing it from over here.
Oh, look, the soundtrack fountains.
Seems like you only really have one choice, and that's through that door.
Check around first. Nice.
Oh, I guess you can go that way.
Question is which way we should go first.
Check around the corner. There's another door. But if you open that, just try opening the door. Don't go in, just try opening it. Okay, and what's through the other door? See, that looked like a hallway, so if this is just a room, this might be the... Oh, it's the bathroom!
We found the bathroom.
Can turn the lights on. And the water is murky.
Time lapse.
Did a sink used to be there.
I think it did.
Okay.
I think it was on the other side.
You see the driver room too.
Silent floaters, they clog the drains. Throw in the water, no bats for me.
Silent floaters? Not to be skeptical.
Ew.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's very obviously rats here, but
Well, yeah, but that's the difference between. Oh,
And
that's,
now something's coming out. Well, of course something's coming out, Reese. Never mind.
the faucet works. Maybe their hope is not lost yet.
Should I?
sure.
I always put the seat down. Anything else is apparently rude. But there's a difference between, oh, there's a few rats in the house, and the rats are out to get free. Ooh.
Yeah, this thing is not exactly
Yeah,
good.
the toilet does not flush.
Oh, shit.
Ew.
Look.
Anyway,
But the water's running at the sink, so that's at least something.
Guys, did I not close the door before?
No, you
I
did
don't
not.
think-
Oh, okay. Pardon, short-term memory.
No, it's okay.
Better flickering lights than nothing. Should I move up ahead or should I investigate the door
Check the
first?
door. Oh,
Locked.
it's locked.
It's a little, but still.
There are nothing. That's also locked.
Wait. Look. Light? No light. If that really is the best we have.
I suppose it is.
Locked.
Hang on a second, Ron. Look at that door again. I just noticed something. The hinges are on the left, right? Because the handle is on the right, right?
I believe.
Yeah, but then look up.
Oh,
It's hasped.
did not see that.
Yeah, I did because you spent a while looking at the light switch, so I was just like, why is there... Oh, it's the door. Squeaky.
that's not.
Oh,
Body
sorry.
borers.
It's
Sorry about that.
thing.
This guy's obsessed with rats.
Maybe he sees them as some sort of sign of rot or decay. Maybe his creativity, I don't know.
My spirit animal is the rat. It floats. As we all float down here.
And we're freaking back. Now with more doors.
I guess the sofa predicted the future. We're walking in circles.
Rick.
Bricked. Oh, that's
Hallway.
different.
Just for good measure.
Rick.
Well, down the candlelit hallway you go. Tally ho!
Yes, your date
Ah!
is waiting for on the other indicator.
I feel like we're a bit sideways. It's too fucking dark. Find a lamp.
This is about as light as we can get it.
Oh, it's the basement! Let's go meddle with the Ouija board. Yeah.
No sound doesn't change.
That's a person. Look, that looks like either a
That's
person.
where the sound o'clock.
I thought it was some tall, very slim, dark person who is waiting for us.
Man, I don't blame you considering everything that's happened so far. Let's look around. Okay, so it seems like whenever we find a recognizable room, like the kitchen or the bedroom, right? There's a piece of the a way to like in the kitchen, we found the canvas, the skin canvas, and in the bedroom we found the blood paint, right?
Yeah.
So it seems like the pattern is we walk around this demented mansion until we find a room we recognize, and when we find that, we'll find a piece of the painting. And did you check the corner over there?
I do believe I did, but
The
again,
one where you lit the fire? I mean, you can see.
There's something on the wall.
There is.
Yeah, just by the candlelight. No, that's just a bit of decay. Never mind.
oh,
Dangling dread. Patient. Thirsty. Furry leeches afraid to look up.
Well, people never look up in video games anyway.
sorry, Mr. Rat. And yes, I know it sounds silly, but the fact that there's other living beings in this house is kind of encouraging to me, so I'm not the only one. And they
No
need
options, even rat makes a good company.
more wood and more rolling bubbles.
I'm just reminded that Rowan Atkinson Doctor Who parody. Ever seen that?
Yeah, I have. That's pretty good.
No, I haven't.
Oh.
By the way, pretty nice little, if you will, coffee table. Looks like actually on marble.
They visited a world that was apparently home to the most gentlest and pacifistic race, yet everyone hated them because they communicated through flatulence. They all died with the invention of the matchstick.
Oh.
Also, you said a Ouija board last time. Now there's a freaking piano.
Well. Oh, you can even play. I'm sure nothing horrible will happen when you do that.
Well, you know what that means. Take it away, Sam. One note is so terrible that the freaking thing collapsed.
Everything just fell over.
Doing this in the company of rat. Honestly, I feel a lot safer in the company of a group of Skaven here. Even though I know they tend to be cowards.
Yeah, I wouldn't
At
have
least
mind.
we'd have numbers.
True. Also, let's see what happens if I press this again.
And there goes the lights.
I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. It keeps...
Every time you press that fucking thing, it gets worse. But I don't think you have much option. Just play it until something happens.
Okay.
Or something more, I guess.
Floating things.
What?
And now it's playing itself.
Well, the piano actually sounds pretty good.
Hey, check the main room.
Things are floating here too.
So
This is actually kind of serene.
it's actually kind of therapeutic. It's therapeutic. I think I know.
Therapeutic.
Therapeutic, yeah, you know what I mean. No, there's
Well-
no moving, but I will make certain not to stand below anything if when it's
May I have this dance with the entire freaking room? Maybe we can find out that everything's floating.
No, listen how it gets more sinister. And now there's nothing. Except for
I needed
this.
to remove the flesh from the bone. At first, I was lost as to how, but then I sawed it off with a handsaw, boiled it, then put the bone in a mortar. I had to get one, obviously. This was not something I'd done before. Finally, I mixed the dust with some white paint. It made for a lovely undercoat.
This guy is bonkers.
I mean, obviously I had to paint with a fucking bone. What else would you do?
Even though I already had white paint.
I thought people back in the day who painted with freaking lead were insane because of all this freaking health hazard. But this guy, it might not be hazardous to him, but it's still insane.
I think I get it now. He thought his wife was the only work of work of art that didn't have his name on it. And then she had that accident, so now he decided to turn it into an actual work of art
Yikes.
that he'd made.
Yep.
Also, something is going
Hey,
to
could you
happen.
turn on the light? It's getting kind of dark in here.
Okay, so
And maybe lower it a little bit. There you go. Yeah.
things are forming up.
Guess it's time to change.
Hey, check the logbook, see if we can find that note we didn't get to read.
Oh.
I don't think it's there.
What, her red painting?
Yeah.
Oh, then it's on the wall, right?
Oh,
It's fair enough, it's fair enough.
there was a hand on it.
Ah, there it is.
Body burrows feeding on me, driving me insane, too fast to cut out.
Well, I'm getting the mom flashbacks.
Yikes.
Man, that was a good movie.
Also,
yeah.
more of the
I also
freaking.
like the sequel. Third one was
Yeah.
Also,
Well, I like the villains from the third one.
also, things have taken a bit of a turn because not only do we have more furniture in here now the floorboards are even being broken up.
Hey, is that the note on the floor?
That's that one.
I think that was from last time.
Yeah, but there's more now. I hate even now. Lost, alone, hopeless. You will always be a grotesque misunderstanding. Finish it. Wait,
Thanks.
where did Grave go?
I have no freaking idea.
We lost Grave.
I cannot comprehend this.
Well, let's give it an undercoat and see how it looks.
Alright. Also, I know I was talking again switching players here next, but I need to ask, does anyone really truly want to play? Because otherwise it's
Well, I mean, I could put water in the chair. No, okay.
I'd rather break a
I can
fucking
take over.
arm while Gilead kicks me repeatedly in the groin, okay?
I can take over again if.
I think it's my turn if you gotta go like that. Sure. Anyway, Rana, paint
let
away.
us apply.
Should we go now?
What makes you say that?
We found 3 out of 6 things.
What the hell is that?
Looks like Jackson Pollock trying to make up a picture of a mine.
Oh, God, looks like a white dragon.
See?
Oh, right. Anyway, Rana, my boy, I'll leave that chair.
Anything, I did get to experience some bit of a haunting.
I'll just need to take a moment to check the footage.